Hi guys, Jess here. So today I'm going to give you my 2-month update on my succulent propagation trays. I will include the links down below to when I set it up and the 2-week update. There's a little that has changed, but not a lot. So I will show you the 3 trays that I have. I have one mandala, one tray that I just kind of lined everything up at, and then one that's kind of a random mix of everything. So one important thing to keep in mind is that succulent propagation grows really slow. They grow really slow. So not a lot has changed, in my opinion, but I also could just be watching as somebody who's been sitting here watching them for a month growing, whereas you haven't. So maybe they have changed. I know a couple of them have been growing. I've been getting a lot of questions on people are thinking that at 1 month they should be getting something and going somewhere with their succulents. And it depends. I know you guys don't want to hear this because several people have told me you don't want to hear this, and it's really frustrating. But it completely depends on the succulent that you're propagating. So as you'll see in this video, my neon breakers have roots, but they don't have any babies. And my one echeveria, or honestly, I don't know the variety of it. I am working hard on that one. Everything I've compared it to is different, but that one has babies, and you'll see that. My Calancho pandas have babies, but my Lilicenas don't. So I would say about 3 out of 10 of my varieties that I have going right now have something, but the other 7 don't. So I know that's frustrating, but one thing I would love for you guys to do for me is I'm going to start doing a series where I specifically talk about one type of succulent. I think that will kind of give you guys a taste on how different succulents perform and how they propagate differently from the rest of them. Comment down below what succulents you have. If you don't know what succulents you have, you can email me a picture. I would be very willing to identify it for you. Also make a propagation video for you on that specific one. But I'll flip this around and we can get started. Okay, so here is my bottom shelf with my grow light and my trays underneath of it. We'll start with the mandala. So as you can see, I've had to pull out quite a few succulents already because they rotted or whatever. But let's go closer. So these Debbies are doing really well, like this guy and those ones. I keep calling them Debbies, but I don't think they are. But those ones are all doing really well. The neon breakers have roots. You're just not going to be able to see them. They're more buried. The opalinas have some little babies on them, but they're a smaller leaf to begin with. There's a good little one. And then my random echeveria also has a couple babies on it. There's one, some roots, there's another, some random growing one there. So as you can see, it's a month in and there's really not a lot going on. These ones are propagating really fast. They're growing really well. These ones are all just kind of going at their own pace here. I probably need to water this sometime soon. Looking a little dry. And then here's this one. I wanted to show you this. This one is rotting here at the base. So I'm just gonna pull him up and throw him out because he's not gonna do much anyways. Otherwise, you can see the, sorry, I'm moving all over. You can see the Calanchos underneath here, kind of in there, all those little pandas. There's another one. I think I should have spaced these out a little bit more. For whatever reason, I put them very close together. So, but here's some opalina babies. As you can see, these ones are already a lot bigger than the other ones in the propagation tray because these leaves are so much bigger. Again, same here are some of the Debbie, or whatever I call them, plants. They're doing well too. The Liliacenas still don't have really anything going on. They have a bunch of roots, but they don't have any leaves yet. Here's some more Opalinas. And here's some Fred Ives. This one's looking good here. Topsy-turvy, little tiny topsy-turvies along here. This one was a frills that kind of, I let it die. This is a neon breaker that I pulled in. This leaf's getting ready to come off. But yeah. And then here is my other one. This was kind of the miscellaneous collage of everything. I have a lot of babies that I pulled from other ones. If you saw my Instagram, you know that I found this cute little thing the other day. These ones were just really outstretched, and I had put them in here for some help. The Debbies in here are doing really well. The Subsessilus are growing a lot slower than I'm used to for them, but they're doing all right. They're rooted in now, but you can kind of see the little babies on them. But otherwise, these ones are looking a little stretched out. I might need to move them and get them more light. And then here are some random ones. This is an aeomium. I am trying to root the top of it. And then these are some leaves that I'm going to see if they're going to root. This one I can probably just throw away because his, focus camera, his bottom here is black. Okay, here's my succulent reef. I'm getting it some light because it's really cold outside and I do not want to put him outside. You can see the berries are shriveling that I put in there, but that's okay, they'll dry pretty. Otherwise, it's looking good. If you haven't checked that video out, I will link it down below as well. So this is the one I wanted to show you. He's really interesting to me. He is extremely etiolated, which means like stretched out looking for the light. I had to leave a couple succulents at my parents' house when we moved here because I couldn't fit them all in the car. And this guy did not have light for several weeks. So he just went bonkers trying to find some light. And then I've kind of put them up here. This part of the grow shelf, I guess I'll back up a little bit. This whole shelf in comparison to the other two is my infirmary, I call it. They're all my succulents that are doing poorly, that I'm trying to fix or are very random. So like this wreath is just up here because I had some room. These guys are just up here because I had some room, but they're doing really well. They have a ton of babies on them here and here. You can see, and then, ooh, where am I? This one has one in the back around here, right there. So they're doing well, but otherwise, like my Fred eyes are needing to be cut terribly. And these ones are all just kind of all over the place that are trying to figure themselves out. This is super cute. Let's see. There's like a whole bunch of babies in there. But, sorry, back to this one. He has grown little baby succulents at every single little checkpoint. So, okay, so I had to move it down here because you just could not see it under there. But can you see like there and here and here and here and there? Just at every single spot with a leaf or where there was a leaf, it's grown a new offset, which I just think is so cool. It is in a wine bottle planter that I was given as a gift. I'm gonna have to clean this out and re-put some succulents in it. There was one in here, but he got some root rot. So I'm pulling him out and trying to fix him back up. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to cut off all these little offshoots and grow them, and try to maybe cut this guy down and let him grow again, since he is healthy towards the base. He's just really stretched out. But I'm thinking if I cut off all of those, they'll reroot and give me some more. Otherwise, here are the Allegra babies. They're still looking really good. I'll post a video when I chop those off and let you guys know how they grow. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys are following along and learning something from these updates. I'm trying to keep them a little consistent so that you guys can follow along in real time to see how their things are going. And then at the very end, once I have real live babies that I can pull the mother leaf off, maybe I'll do like a comparison video from the first video to the second. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.